As Sea of Thieves is an open world sandbox experience, you shouldn't be too surprised to find the occasional Easter egg here and there. If you know where to look, and you understand some of the backstory and lore behind this world, you will soon realize that everything you see has a reason as to why it's there. So join me as we take a look at some of my favorite Easter eggs in the Sea of Thieves world, and maybe even learn a thing or two about what led to them being placed in the game. So if you enjoy any of these Easter eggs, please post them down in the comment section and tell me what your favorite one was. Also, if I didn't mention your favorite Easter egg in this video, feel free to comment it down below and tell me what your favorite Easter egg is and why. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So for our fifth entry on this list, it has to be one of the most wholesome Easter eggs in the game. To the untrained eye, Galleon's Grave Outpost looks nothing more than a resting place for an unfortunate ship. But if you scale to the top, you will find something interesting. Resting at the top of the ship, you'll notice a bowl that sits nicely next to some chairs. If you interact with it, you will notice it tells you a story of a dog named Kaito. Kaito is an infamous puppers that has been involved with the Sea of Thieves team for multiple years, even appearing on a Sea of Thieves panel perched beside the Neat Man himself. Pun intended. And for that reason alone, I believe this four-legged friend deserves a spot on this list. So next time you spawn in Galleon's Grave Outpost, take a second to scale the top and have a look for yourself. Sharkbait Cove, albeit somewhat of a confusing island, it has some backstory that lies deep with the Sea of Thieves lore. It was once the official hub of the first ever Sea of Thieves expansion. This was also the location where we were first introduced to the Megalodons. And with that came our introduction to the notorious sailor named Merrick. If you visit the campfire where he once rested, you will notice a portrait and a story that is involved. It tells the story of the time Merrick met his son, Derek. And it could also, in some people's eyes, be the location where the Hunter's School was first officially founded. But hey, you can be the judge of that one. The whole island holds significant value to the Sea of Thieves world and also has a special spot in our hearts for bringing the notorious real-world predator into the game. On Wanderer's Refuge hides a little cave that can be accessed via a small entry. This cave leads you to the notorious Wander's workshop. Wander was once a blacksmith who now looms a continuous threat to the Sea of Thieves world. If you turn an unmarked skull that sits nicely upon her table, it will open a hidden doorway that harvests some secrets. The whole location is very ominous but creepy in a sense. Next time you're around that way, take a look for yourself and draw your own conclusion onto what this story tells. If you look hard enough, you'll notice that that is not the only Easter egg that lies within this cave. So if you get some time and you find yourself inclined, go check out what lies beneath Wanderer's Refuge. So, this one is a little bit different to the other Easter eggs that I've featured in this video. This Easter egg takes place on the Maiden Voyage. And although this isn't the only Easter egg you can find on this voyage, I do believe it is the most valuable. If you enter the Maiden Voyage from your menu screen, you'll be placed on an unfamiliar island that holds many secrets. If you head to the lake upon the top of the island, you will find a key that rests in the water. That key will open a secret vault that lies just below. The vault holds treasure and doubloons that can be interacted with and added to your own inventory. But do take note, this can only be done once. After you have collected these items, you will still be able to visit the vault, but you will not be rewarded with anything else. So before we get into the number one Easter egg, if you have enjoyed this video so far, feel free to show your support by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Also, if you feel like it, it wouldn't hurt to turn your notifications on. Now, this Easter egg is typical rare humor mixed with a tiny bit of pop culture. This Easter egg is more raw and backbone and resonates with some of the original Easter eggs that we're used to inside a typical game. It's also the most unique Easter egg in my personal opinion. But hell, when this Easter egg comes from the guys who made Battletoads, are you even surprised that it's in the game? So if you head to the southernmost large island of the Reaper's hideout, you'll notice a campfire with a journal that lies next to it. The journal holds the bearings of a familiar tune that may ring a bell. The book reads as follows: "We're no strangers to this cove. You know the pirate code, and so do I. A pile of treasures, what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other pirate. Never gonna brig you up. Never going to let you drown. Never going to sail around and maroon you. Never gonna steal your eye. Never not going to say goodbye. Never gonna sell your booty for doubloons." Now where have we heard that familiar jingle from before? This Easter egg immortalizes a timeless meme that will always bring a nostalgic smile to one's face. Also, I believe it's the perfect blend of entertainment and pop culture mixed into one. And no pun intended, it is definitely second to none. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this video or learned something new. If you'd like to support my channel and the work that I create, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell just below this video. Alternatively, feel free to leave a like and leave a comment to show your support. I try my best to read every single comment. If you head down to the description of this video, you're going to find a few links that may interest you. First of all, I have a Discord link. If you'd like to join my community, feel free to click on that and make yourself at home. I also have my Twitch, Twitter and Instagram linked down below if you'd like to support me there. And finally, there is also a Patreon link if you are interested. So anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed this video and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.